I got two questions for you, Riley. First, did you plant that question in for Brady to answer? And secondly, how has it been for you after the Montgomery Bowl? What have you been doing preparing for the NFL?
First off, yes, I did plant that question. That was planned, and I try and obviously make myself look as good as possible. Second of all, I've been training, just going hard, getting my swing where I want it to be, getting the ball flat where I want it to be, going to different little camps, seeing as many people as I can about my swing, like Jamie Cole and Cole's Kicking, who I train with. I've been training here, working out with some of the strength coaches here. Coach Stone has been doing a great job with me, getting my body ready for pro day, and then hopefully, God willing, the NFL. So just been training hard and doing the best I can to give myself the best opportunity to get either drafted or picked up and play at the next level.
Jeff?
Yeah, hey, Riley. Is it fun to see so many Memphis players have success in the NFL? Does it give you confidence? And what's your scouting report on some of the other dudes you're going to be doing this pro day with? Kenneth Gainwell, Brady, et cetera.
I can't tell you too much about their scouting reports because I have no idea. I know that they're all very good at what they do. They're professionals at their crafts. Obviously, Brady is a big deal and does a great thing. He's a hero here in Memphis. His golf game is subpar. It's okay. It's not great. But when it comes to football, he's professional. He knows what he does. He comes in with the same mindset every day. So is Kenneth Gainwell, Tamonte Coxie, all those guys. They come in ready to work, having the same mindset, something you can rely on and lean on in times where maybe it's a little tough to go in and with a great attitude every day. But I'm excited to see all those guys have great success in the NFL, the ones that are already there. I wouldn't say it makes my path easier or give me more confidence because I know what I can do and what I can't do. And I feel like the professional life is something that I am able to do. So hopefully someone gives me that opportunity to do so.
Thanks, Riley.
Of course.
Matthias?
Good afternoon, Riley. First of all, congratulations for going for the NFL draft. Talking with some special team players during this process, we kind of see this a little different from like a kicker, punter, for like a quarterback or a receiver. What do you think that you can do different during this process for maybe the teams look for you more or maybe consider taking you on a draft?
As far as a kicker, it is a little bit different. Not many kickers get drafted. Not many kickers get picked up in free agency. So you have to be one of the best guys to have that opportunity. All I can do is do what I do best, and that's make field goals, hit good kickoffs, and being the same type of guy after I make or miss a kick, and then all throughout the practice week, being that same consistent mindset, same consistent swing. So as far as going out and being special or trying to be different than someone else, I don't know how to do that. All I need to know how to do is be myself, and that's what I know best. So that's the best I can answer that.
Thank you a lot. Good luck.
Of course, thank you.
Teresa?
Riley, have you had any interviews with teams? This year's been so unique, but they're able to do some Zoom interviews and calls. Have you talked to any NFL teams? And as you prepare for the draft, you kind of, as a kicker, sometimes kickers do get their names called, and then sometimes you're hearing from teams as soon as the draft ends to try and find a spot. So how's the process been so far?
It's been great. I feel super blessed just to be able to talk to one team. Luckily, I've been able to talk to a decent bit, I feel, as far as a kicker goes. So thankful for that, just being able to talk to these different special teams coaches and different scouts and being able to pick their brain on what they think of kickers, what they think of kickers this year, and how they evaluate them as prospects in general. So I'm just trying to get one of them to like me so that they can take me either draft or free agency, because all you can really do is hope for an opportunity and a fair competition to win a starting spot in the NFL. There's not many roster spots for people who are a number two kicker on a team. So, to make no bones about it, I want to be a starting kicker in the NFL. I want to get that opportunity to win the job somewhere.
Alex?
Did I get to asked a question? I didn't have my hand raised, but I'll ask a question.
You had mentioned in the chat you had a question for Riley.
Oh, my apologies. How you doing, Riley? Alex Fleming, Florida Sun.
Hi, how you doing?
Do you feel that it's an advantage or disadvantage that Memphis isn't part of the Power 5 conferences, but your school's been so successful when it comes to NFL talent?
I don't think it's either or. I think NFL coaches can see the difference between great players and good players throughout the entire college football system. Power 5, non-Power 5, I don't think that matters. Great players come from any type of school. I would say that this is a very good college program. We have a lot of great players come through here, and we're a very successful team. And I believe that we'll continue to do that. So as far as the NFL goes, they can look at any team and see guys that come out of there that can be good in the NFL. So the advantage, disadvantage, I don't think there's a difference.
What intangibles do you have to offer on the next level?
I would say consistency and a big mental makeup that I think could make me very successful as an NFL kicker. You know, I don't get too high, I don't get too low. I've been in many different situations in a game, including bad weather, good weather, rainy, hot games, cold games, big pressure situations, non-bigger pressure situations. I've made big kicks and I've missed kicks as well. So I know how to handle that adversity that comes with missing a big kick. And I know how to handle success. And I think that doesn't really get talked about as much either. When you're on top of the mountain, you do very well. It's hard to stay on top of that mountain. So I understand what it takes mentally to be good, and then also to overcome adversity after missing a kick. So being consistent in that mindset is huge for any position, but especially a kicker. And I feel I have that.
All right, we got time for two more. Greg.
First of all, the question to Brady wasn't planted, but I'm curious. You come from Metro East to St. Louis area. There are a lot of kicking talent from that area. Is anything from your upbringing that prepares kickers between you and Tucker McCann and Austin Siebert and the like?
I wouldn't say too much. There was actually a point where we were all on the same Little League baseball team back in the day, me, Austin, and Tucker, which is funny. And I've kicked with them a couple times over the years, and I stay in good contact with them. They're great guys, very good kickers, and it's great to compete against the best and know that there's an opportunity for people in that area to be kickers in college and in the NFL. So I think that's really cool. But I would say growing up in the Midwest, playing in a lot of cold games, playing a lot of rainy games, playing a lot of windy games, it helps you realize that you need to hit a very true and straight ball, which is something that you're going to need to do in these NFL stadiums where wind cannot be always so predictable. So hitting a true ball that kind of slices through that wind with high rotations and good trajectory is very important. And being from the Midwest, I think that helps you realize how important it is.
And real quick follow-up, what's the best piece of advice any of them have given you in this process?
The guys that came before me in that area?
Yeah.
Make kicks, man. At the end of the day, NFL coaches want to see you make kicks, overcome different adversity, whether it's the weather, whether it's the situation of the game, whether you had missed or made the kick previous to the one you're about to do. Having that same consistent mindset, not getting too aggravated with the miss, not getting too high after you make a great field goal, just a consistent mindset, and at the end of the day, making kicks and doing great on kickoffs.
Thanks.
Evan, last question for Riley.
Riley, first off, good to see you. Second, how much have you talked to Jake Elliott? I know you guys have been close, but just how much have you talked to him through this process, knowing that he was one of the last kickers that got drafted, I think, a couple of years ago? So just kind of what has his advice kind of been to you navigating this process?
Hey, man, I'm just letting you know I'm going to be at Spring Street Cigar for the first game today, for the tournament. I don't know what time you get.
Sorry about that. Terry's been muted.
Riley, you got my question, right?
Yeah, I got it. Jake has been very influential in this process. Ever since I've got to Memphis, he helped me be able to get here at Memphis at first. And he's been with me throughout the seasons that I've been here throughout the years. And then this spring also a lot as well, trying to navigate what the Senior Bowl is going to look like. Obviously, that's very important in this process, doing well there. And then trying to figure out what coaches want to see in the NFL. And I've tried to, get good ball flight, get good height on my field goals, great trajectory, and hitting solid contact on the ball. And he's been great. He's such a great kicker. He knows what he's doing. He has a great plan going forward for his own career, and hopefully I can kick with him sometime soon. But yeah, nothing but praise for Jake. He's an awesome guy, and I'm thankful that I've been able to have a relationship with him.